Are you looking to increase your sales and boost your selling abilities to the max? Welcome to the Continuous Sales Improvement Podcast with best-selling author Eric Lofholm. Eric has trained over 10,000 students, and they have generated over $500 million in sales increases over the last 20 years. One thing he understands is that being a lifelong learner is key to your sales success. Every week, Eric Lofholm interviews elite sales and business professionals and discovers what helps make them the legends they are today.
Hi, this is Eric Lofholm. I want to welcome all of you to another great edition of the Continuous Sales Improvement Podcast. And I have another fantastic guest today. Today, I'm joined by Tom Daves, who is an elite real estate professional. Tom was number one at Keller Williams for 7 years. He's been in real estate for over 35 years. He and his team have sold over 7,000 homes, one of the top real estate agents in America. Tom, welcome to the podcast.
All right. Hey, thanks, Eric. Glad to be here.
Fantastic. Well, let's start off. Tell our listeners a little bit about yourself so they can get connected to you.
Sure, absolutely. Well, I was pretty much born and raised here in Northern California, Sacramento area. I have a family. I have 3 kids, beautiful wife. I love to go outdoors, enjoy the outdoors. I do big extreme events. I barefoot water ski. I helicopter snow ski. Do a big, huge road ride called the Death Ride every year up out of the Lake Tahoe area. So I just love living large and really having a lot of fun. And my big why is to serve God, my family, my health, my team, my community, and just to really give back. God has blessed me so much. And so I feel that the first half of my life was all about me. But then now the second half is about others. And I look at it as, the first half was kind of about success, which is all about me. The second half is about significance, which is about others. I am in real estate. I got into real estate at a young age, been in real estate over 35 years. And my favorite saying is from Wayne Gretzky: you have to skate to where the puck is going to be, not where it is now. And whether it was traditional real estate or REOs and foreclosure properties, I was selling 400 or 500 homes a year, multiple year after year, or I hooked up with a large fund, Blackstone Private Equity, sold them 600 homes in a year, and I had a large team. And as Eric mentioned, I was 7 years, I was number one agent, KW worldwide. So just having a lot of fun and just giving back and serving others. So glad to be here, Eric.
That is awesome and some tremendous success. Yeah, I don't know if I've heard very many people talk about 500 homes in a year. That's incredible. What was it about real estate as far as you decided to make that your career? What do you love about real estate?
Well, I think what I love, the reason I got into real estate, I was in the grocery store business through high school. And I went to one semester of college and said, you know what? I want to make money and I want to do something where the more I put into it, then the more that I get back. So I got started in real estate, and I'm blessed that I was able to have a mentor that took me under his wings. And because when I first started real estate, I was struggling. I wasn't really doing that well. I was just, trying to do everything that I could. And of course, that was quite a while ago. They didn't really exactly have the best training program. It was pretty much, here's your desk, here's your phone, good luck, you're on your own. But my mentor, he took me to a conference. It was a PMA conference, Positive Mental Attitude Conference. And we hopped in the plane and we flew to the LAX and went to this conference, and I was just amazed. I was blown away. There must have been 25,000 people there, and I'd never seen anything like it. And it was Clement Stone. I mean, it was Nightingale. It was Tom Hopkins. It was Jim Rohn. And I was just blown away. And I really learned at that point in time that it all starts with mindset. We have to think big, go big, growth-minded mindset with unlimited possibility. So that really started things off for me. And it just went, it really improved from there. It got great.
Fantastic. Now to get to number one at a big company like KW, was that your goal or did it just happen?
Well, it wasn't necessarily my goal at first. I was, I just wanted to be successful. And then I thought back to some of my previous, conferences that I'd been to. And it just kept on, I would hear it over and over. Think big, think bigger, go big, go bigger. And then at that point in time, I said, hey, I just want to be the number one agent worldwide for Keller Williams Realty. And I added 2 additional ingredients to my formula of success. Number 1, of course, is mindset. Think big, go big, growth-minded mindset, always learning and growing, possibility thinking. Number 2 is key to success is how you spend your time. You have to spend your time extremely disciplined. It's the Pareto principle. 20% of your activity will give you 80% of your results. And you look at any sports athlete, business person, or whoever, they are extremely disciplined with their time. I mean, look at the stars. I mean, Tom Brady and Kobe Bryant, Joe Montoya, Joe Montana. They were the first one to show up. They were the last one to leave. They were disciplined. So that's the second key is how you spend your time. And then the third key is who you spend your time with. Jim Rohn says you're the sum total of the 5 people that you spend most time with. So with those 3 ingredients, mindset, discipline, and who you spend your time with, it just really propelled me and helped me to achieve great success. I mean, it hasn't always been phenomenal. There's been, of course, some bumps in the road along the way, but it's been a pretty amazing ride. It's pretty fun.
Incredible. Is there an adversity that you went through, a setback, a challenge that you had that you can share with everybody? So maybe they're watching this and maybe they're going through a struggle right now and they hear that maybe you went through something challenging. Is there something you'd like to share about one of those times?
Sure. And we always learn through our adversities, right? When I was going through one of those cycles that I mentioned, I was buying and selling, flipping homes from 2000 to 2007. The market was just going up phenomenally. And I was buying and selling flip properties. And I just kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But then, of course, when the market tanked in 2007, I actually had 36 flip properties in my pipeline personally that I was fixing up and repairing. And then I think the first lesson that I learned was when you're starting to feel the market turn, make actions quickly. I did not pull out of the market quick enough. I continued to buy. I just didn't believe that the market was going to tank the way it did. And so I had continued to buy, and I actually bought 6 more properties over the course of the next month and ended up with about 42 properties in my own personal portfolio when the market tanked. And it was all just personal debt. It was not institutional financing. I basically borrowed money from friends and colleagues and business associates. And I paid every single one of them back. I mean, you have to you have to pay them back, right? Absolutely. So I lost $1 million. I lost $1 million, and it was tough. But I paid everyone back, 100 every single penny. And then getting back to my story, Wayne Gretzky, where's that puck going to be? I really learned, and I felt that the REO foreclosure market was going to be huge. So I got into the game early, and I just got on the phone, probably out of sheer anxiety. I was just, freaked out. How am I going to pay everyone back? I got on the phone, and I just focused on making calls, making contacts, connecting with people, getting on the plane, and just flying to Atlanta, LA, flying to Dallas, flying to Denver, wherever I needed to go, just to get in front of these banks. And it was pretty awesome. I was at the right place at the right time. In fact, I went to Dallas, met with Fannie Mae, and the day I got there, I just got my foot in the door, and got to meet with the decision makers. And they told me, they said, well, we love your broker package. We love how things look. We are looking for an additional broker in the Sacramento market. How many properties can you handle? And I said, well, how many properties do you have? And they said, well, we need to place 52 listings with a broker this next week. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. So they gave me 52 properties. I mean, I was hiring staff and buying signs and lock boxes, and it was crazy, but it was fun. So that's one story of adversity that I was able to pretty much turn lemons into lemonade.
That is incredible. I want to shift gears for a minute because you are with EXP, and you were at this incredible, the highest level you get at KW. What was the reason that you switched to EXP, and what has been the greatest benefits of that move?
Well, great question. So, yes, I have achieved great success, but I would just always continue back to my story. Where is that puck going to be? Where is the puck going? And a couple of years ago, I heard about eXp Realty, and people will leave a brokerage or make a change in their life, usually to either move away from pain or to move towards pleasure. And at the time, I just felt like, man, if I ever just take my foot off the accelerator pedal, then how is my income going to continue to support my family? And so what really impressed me with eXp Realty was all of the different pillars of revenue. The economic model is amazing. Plus we get stock, plus we get revenue share, residual income. There's express offers income, and just a multitude of different revenue streams that we can earn so we can sustain our income. And so to give me the ability to support my family in a lifestyle that I'm accustomed to and have an exit strategy for retirement. So been here a couple of years and have over 400 agents in my organization, 7 figures worth of stock portfolio, 7 figures worth of annual income from residual income. So it's pretty exciting. It's pretty fun. And it's just absolutely not only where the puck is, but where the puck is going to be. We're a completely cloud-based company because the days of brick and mortar pretty much done and gone. So I love it. We're having fun.
Fantastic. Well, that's awesome. It sounds like that was an amazing move for you and created some new income streams that were not a part of how the traditional offices work.
Absolutely.
Well, let's talk about any goals you have right now that you would like to share things that you're working on in your either personally or professionally?
Sure. Well, personally, one of the goals that I'm working on right now is I'm a huge bike rider, and I'm training for the Death Ride, which is a big ride out of the Lake Tahoe, California area, 129 miles, about 16,000 feet of climbing. And it's about a 10-hour bike ride. So I'm training for that right now. And I think one of the things that's also helped me achieve success is just being consistent. I mean, you don't have to be great. You just have to be consistent. And I've been able to, well, I mean, for an event like this, you have to consistently train. So I have my training coach and I have my rides that I'm doing. So I'm super excited about that ride coming up. It's something great to look forward to achieve.
Fantastic. Tom, anything else you'd like to share with our listeners today?
Well, I think if anyone is looking for success, I mean, I would just go back to those 3 pillars that really helped me. Number 1 is mindset. Think big, go big, growth-minded, continually read and listen to podcasts and meet with other people and learn and grow. Because our mind, we've only tapped into a small fraction of the possibilities. So number 1 is the mindset. Number 2 is how you spend your time. Just be disciplined to reach your goals. And then the third is who you spend your time with. Spend your time with the people that are achieving the things that you want to achieve, and you're gonna succeed. So I think those are my tips. Thanks for having me, Eric. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, that's going to wrap up another great edition of the Continuous Sales Improvement Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, share it with somebody that you care about that's in sales that can benefit from Tom's great message that he shared with us today. That's going to wrap it up. We'll look forward to the next time that we connect on a future episode. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Eric. See ya. Bye now.
Thank you so much for listening. If you like this episode, make sure and subscribe to get notified of new episodes each week. And check out our other great episodes by going to continuousssalesimprovement.com. That's continuousssalesimprovement.com. And while you're there, pick up Chapter 1 totally free of my new book, Continuous Sales Improvement. Just opt in when you go to the website. Until next time, keep on improving. I'll see you in the next episode.